is Jay Shorr, and I am the managing partner of the Best Medical Business Solutions, and we are a medical practice consulting firm specializing in the operational, administrative, and financial health of mainly aesthetic, cosmetic, surgical practices, but have recently branched off into multicultural medicine and regenerative medicine.
And my name is Mara Shorr, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Business Development for the Best Medical Business Solutions.
It is very important for physicians to carve out their own little niche, because more often today than ever before, the aesthetic market is now being infiltrated by a lot of non-core physicians. And I don't mean that in a negative way, but because of the way that insurance is paying to multiple specialties, they're now all coming into the aesthetic fee-for-service marketplace. Many of our clients are OBGYNs, vascular surgeons, internal medicine cardiology, now even regenerative medicine, and we just heard yesterday, psychiatrists. And we laugh, but if they are physicians and you have good artistry, then coming in and creating your own special niche, being educated, attending sessions and seminars, updates of new products and services that are coming on, as long as you're able to maintain professionalism and patient safety and get that reputation, the onset of all the different specialties coming into and creating your own special niche, it's very difficult to do if you're not boarded in dermatology, facial plastics, or plastic surgery, because they are the initial core physicians that people come to first. But it's not impossible. It's just not as easy.
And I think adding on to everything that Jay had just said, when it comes to a physician carving out that brand and that niche for themselves, I think it's important that, number one, it's a brand and a niche that they choose, but it's also not something that can be forced. So for example, you really have to look at the demographics in your area and not try and force one demographic and one niche into an area that it just might not necessarily work. So for example, if you have an area and you're catering to working mothers, for instance, that's much different than if you live in an area where you might have a more senior population that's coming in. So you really have to take a look at the demographics and the geographics as far as what's in your area and work on making that a part of your niche, but keeping your brand and your graphics, your team, your layout the same throughout, so that across all of your marketing material, that remains constant.
A major part of creating a niche, beyond demographics, might be even age, gender demographics. Whether or not you want to promote into, for example, the younger female, which is more of the body surgery, and the middle age to the elder, mature female, what might be into the aging face and the maintenance, because some of the younger females may not need the maintenance on the face yet, whereas the mature female might. Similar to that of going into different gender communities and maintaining the aesthetic marketplace too. Always maintain financial demographics, because you may end up going into the even less economic, where it might be some fillers, it might be some skincare products, just to maintain that level of your niche. But you can't be a one-size-fits-all. You can't do face, you can't do body, you can't do laser, you can't be all skincare. Create your own little niche and be a specialist at what you do best. Hence, that's why there are the facial plastic surgeons, the body general plastic surgeons, then they have the dermatological skincare specialists, and then they have the aesthetic market. They're all specialists in their own right. Some are better than others.